she is asked about Mayor Adams, the now former mayor of New York, about some of his criticism of her lunacy, like property is theft, moving to the suburbs is structural racism. You're not allowed to live in the suburbs. By the way, she lives in a totally gentrified Brooklyn neighborhood. She is one of the white people who moved into a minority neighborhood and paid too much money, thus increasing the rental and the real estate values, which is racist. And now the Daily Mail reveals that her mother lives in a $1.4 million home down in Nashville and is a teacher at Vanderbilt University, and is a gentrifier herself. So she's a hypocrite. And she gets asked about some of her comments, like her home ownership is white supremacy comment on this Spectrum interview on Tuesday. Here's how that went. SOT 23B.
The former mayor, Eric Adams, said that you were, quote, out of your effing mind. That was in response to a resurfaced tweet from way back when, something you'd said on Twitter about home ownership being a tool of white supremacy. I wanted to give you a chance to respond. You're not out of your mind, right?
I don't think I'm out of my mind. Okay. I think that some of those things are certainly not how I would say things today and are regretful. But I do think my sort of decades of experience fighting for more affordable housing sort of stands on its own. I'm proud to be in this role fighting for stronger tenants' rights. And I think that for many years, people have been locked out of the property market. That has produced a lot of systemic and racial inequalities in our system. And I want to make sure that everybody has a safe and affordable place to live, whether they rent or own. And that is something that I'm laser focused on in this new role.
Okay. So it's a timing issue.